from the Lakeside Newsroom of the Henrico Citizen, your hometown news source since 2001. This is the Henrico News Minute with publisher Tom Lapis.
The General Assembly session has adjourned. We'll take a look at what the legislature accomplished and what comes next in today's Henrico News Minute. It's Tuesday, February 25th, 2025. Great day on tap weather-wise. We're going up to a high of 67, mostly sunny. Today's News Minute is brought to you by Abydis Clothing.
And now for the news.
The General Assembly adjourned its 2025 session over the weekend after approving a series of amendments to the state's biennial budget, which passed with an 81-18 margin of support in the House, 27-3 in the Senate. The budget package is now headed to Governor Glenn Youngkin. It includes one-time bonuses for state employees as well as targeted tax cuts for working families and increased funding for public education. House Speaker Don Scott, a Democrat from Portsmouth, said the bipartisan nature of the budget deal was impressive, noting that 30 Republicans voted for the budget. State employees would receive a 1.5% bonus, while teachers and public school employees would get a $1,000 bonus. The budget also provides $1.1 billion in tax cuts, primarily through one-time income tax rebates of $200 for individuals and $400 for couples filing jointly. You can read much more about the budget proposal right now on our website from our partners at Virginia Mercury. And with the conclusion of the General Assembly session, 380 bills are headed to the governor's desk for consideration. The legislature passed bills aimed at improving health care, education, and housing while killing a proposal to remove the car tax and tabling a bill to permit a sixth locality, Fairfax County, to build a casino. State lawmakers also launched a committee to explore what the impact of the Trump administration's federal workforce cuts and funding reductions will be on the Commonwealth. We've got a complete rundown on all the legislation that was passed and is headed to the governor right now on our website, henricocitizen.com, from our partners at Virginia Mercury. Over the weekend, the Henrico Humane Society's Pet Expo at the Richmond Raceway Complex raised $70,000 to support the organization's efforts to save the lives of animals. Nearly 2,500 animal lovers attended the all-volunteer organization's 24th event. It featured a parade of adoptable dogs, an ice cream eating contest, and a silent auction, among many other activities. It is the largest fundraiser for the organization each year. The Wild Fern Montessori School will move from its current spot at 7511 Brook Road to the site of a former Wells Fargo bank in the Brook Run Shopping Center at 5610 Brook Road. That's coming up in September, according to the school's administrators, who are planning to redesign the building. The school began back in June of 2018. It's moved two previous times. The school's sliding scale tuition program is 4 years old and has awarded more than $550,000 in subsidized tuition thanks to fundraising, donations, and grants. School administrators now are seeking donors who can help fund an outdoor space for students at the new location. You can find details about that right now on our website, henricocitizen.com, by looking for this article. And Henrico police are investigating after a woman was injured in a shooting Sunday night at an apartment complex in Northern Henrico. It happened in the 1800 block of Cliffbrook Lane just before 9:30 p.m. Police said the woman who was shot was being driven to a local hospital in a private car. Emergency responders were able to intercept the vehicle and take the victim to a hospital themselves for treatment. This is the same block on which police reported last week random gunfire during the day that damaged several vehicles and buildings. Today's Henrico News Minute has been brought to you by Abydis Clothing, a women's contemporary line based in Henrico that creates for sizes 2 through 22, as well as custom wears. Designed for the style-setting women of your size, creating women's contemporary clothing with your natural curves in mind. Find them on social media at Abydis Clothing. That's ABYDIS Clothing.